Arsenal has gone ahead to start to renew more contracts of their players. Remember, in the previous past, they went ahead to really give Bukayo Saka a new contract, Martinelli a new contract, Aaron Ramsdale a new contract. Then they gave Williams Saliba a new contract, Gabriel Magalhaes a new contract. So they've been working on different players and offering them new contracts. And this time round, they've gone ahead, obviously fall onto Benjamin White, and they've gone ahead to offer him a new contract. And we are going to let you know how long is the contract, what's the duration of the contract, and this is what we have today as our first video here onto the Rokani Media Football. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name. You can as well call me RD. We went ahead to hit the magic number of 20,000 subscribers, and now let's continue to obviously see ourselves really getting more and 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 more of these numbers that we really need. Let's continue to hit 20,100 subscribers, and then we'll continue to really hit the milestone as planned in here onto this channel. Now, Benjamin White has something to say. Fabrizio Romano has something to say. And lastly, the man himself, Mikel Arteta and Edu, really have lots of things to say about this deal of Benjamin White that has gone ahead to be really renewed at the club of Arsenal. The Muslims, Barak, it's called Ramadan Mubarak, and the Christians that are really fasting continue to fast because it's through fasting that you connect to the Lord God. Now, let's see close to 400 likes smashing this video, because it's really very important to note that this story is really going to make some good rounds onto this social media platform. So that is Benjamin White for you. And we first got a story coming in through from David Austin. That was yesterday night, confirming to us that Arsenal has Ben White has committed his future to Arsenal by signing a new improved long-term contract. Decisions have now reached a positive conclusion, and an official announcement is expected by the end of the week. That is what we first got in here onto the Rokani Media Football. And then that was confirmed by the club of Arsenal. But before the club of Arsenal went ahead to put in that confirmation, there came in Fabrizio Romano, who told us that Ben White's contract extension at Arsenal runs until 2028, with an option to extend it by a further year until 2029. That's what Fabrizio Romano went ahead to really show us, that his contract has gone ahead to be extended until 2028. Because most of you are asking me, Rokani, how long is that contract? You know, the contract is this is 2024, 4 years with an option of a further year. Now, we look at Benjamin White, a player who is really in his mid-20s, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think he's like 25 years of age. Benjamin White is 26 years of age, and he made his October 8th, you know, last year. That's when he made 26 years of age, meaning that they still have him at Arsenal until he's 31 years of age, and that is good for the club of Arsenal as far as their plan is really concerned. And you'll need to have a player like him around you because of his experience and what he has gone ahead to go through. Now, the website of Arsenal went ahead to say that Ben White has signed a new contract with the club, committing his long-term future with us. Since joining us from Brighton in July 2021, Ben White has established himself as a key member of the team, making 122 Arsenal appearances in all competitions. Ben has underlined his versatility during his 3 seasons in North London, having spent his first campaign in the central defense before moving seamlessly into the right back role, where he featured in every single Premier League match last season. So he has gone ahead to tick all the boxes that Arsenal really looked at and said, this guy deserves a new contract. Because last season, trust me, he went ahead to really have a very good go into that right back position. This season, he started off on a bad note, but when you look at his stats in the recent past, he's trying to really adopt to what he's supposed to be doing day in, day out as a player, and that is Benjamin White for you. So smash the like button as you welcome Benjamin White, making what we call his official contract extension at Arsenal. Then we went ahead to be having the sporting director of Arsenal, that is Edu, who went ahead to spot him and really sign him from Brighton. He was the man that led the discussions. He said, We are so happy to have completed a new long-term contract with Benjamin White. Since Ben joined us, his contribution and commitment have been of such high quality. Our supporters love him, we love him, and we look forward to enjoying Benjamin White's performances with us for years to come. And I think it's really happiness all over Benjamin White, because he just needs to see to it that everything really goes on as to plan. And the sporting director is really excited about the young lad. That is Benjamin White for you. So after the sporting director, then Mikel Arteta had a go and said, it's great news that Benjamin White is committing his future to the club. Ben White is a key player for Arsenal, a top professional with a winning mentality and one of the guys who leads by example every day. Benjamin White's ability, determination and positive attitude are so important, but he's also a great character and human being. We all look forward to continue working with Benjamin White in the coming years. So, the manager is highly committed to really having Benjamin White with him, and Benjamin White went ahead to put pen onto paper. Now after that, we really went into what Benjamin White really had to say about his contract extension, and he said this: I'm so happy, it's been a long journey and amazing to sign again and be here for many years. I've said before, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, so it's perfect. When you are in that office, it's a little more daunting, but it's amazing to sign again and have the same feelings of pride. It's a really good achievement. Obviously, it's a really good achievement because you don't know how many players would want to obviously get a second contract at the side of Arsenal. They're really huge. Very many players would like to obviously get a second contract at Arsenal, but some players can really end on the first contract and really leave, because it's different signing a contract at Arsenal and it's different getting a contract extension at the club of Arsenal. So there are two different things. That's why Benjamin White is really excited about what was going to have to proceed at the club of Arsenal at this juncture in here. Then he added on and said, just coming into work every day for a club like Arsenal is enough to inspire me. You have to be honest to yourself, come into training every day and become a better version of yourself. Just focus on yourself, don't judge yourself by other people's standards. Be yourself. I'm here for what I can bring to the team, and that's what I need to work on every day and try to be consistent every day at work. I look forward to training every day. Honestly, I enjoy every part of the job, and anyway, it's a routine that you get used to, like everyone. You brush your teeth in the morning, then you go to work and you do it every day. So everyone was asking himself, how did Benjamin White become, or how is Benjamin White becoming better of himself? It's that it's all about him waking up early in the morning, going to the club, train at the Sober Reality training center, and then he really listens to the manager that was going to obviously buy him from Brighton and was going to help him become a better version of himself. And trust me, Benjamin White has going to sink in there like how he's supposed to be, and a lot is really happening in his positivity as a player of Arsenal. Then he went ahead to add on and said that Benjamin White said, I never used to watch football much anyway. If it was on when I was a kid, after 5 minutes, I'll get bored. I'll get bored of it and go outside to play football inside. I didn't really watch it. I would much rather do it. Even now, I don't watch football really. I watch my clips and my own footage to help me improve, but I wouldn't watch a game for fun. I'm obsessed with being the best I can be and being successful, and that would have been in anything I did. I always want to do the most I can to be a success. So if I had gone into gardening, it would have been the same. My profession just happens to also be a lot of people's hobbies. They look forward to every Sunday. They look forward to every Sunday to watch the game, and that's great. But for me, it's about being on the pitches every day, trying to consistently be the best you can. That's the bit I really love about myself. So he has gone ahead and really confirmed us that way back when he was still young, he was not so much into watching football. 5 minutes, get into his room to play the game of football, because he knew to it that that was the only way we could exonerate himself into becoming a better version of himself, and that is Benjamin White. For he says that if it feels boring, even right now, he rarely watches the games, and the only thing he does is really getting those clips, watch them, and then really get himself better. But he's really a good player and is really trying to become the best in the world. That is Benjamin White for you. That mentality is really great, and believing that you want to be the best in the world is really great. Many won't believe in you, but there are those few who will really give you your support when you need it in there. Then last season we did better than what people expected. I think there was a little bit of belief that we could do, and we didn't get what we wanted last season. But this season we've started so well. Coming in for pre-season, everyone was top and ready to go. You could kind of tell in pre-season that we are going to be another team this year. I think with the team, there is not too much said about where we want to be. I think everyone knows we are in for the highest we can, and I don't think anyone is too big for us to be able to challenge and win. There is no limit to what we can achieve. So this is the belief that is really boiling around the dressing room. Yesterday I was on a certain platform on TikTok. I was talking to my friends and told them that I think Arsenal has the potential to even win a double this season. It depends on how they are going to act, because they have players with experience. They are having players who are really talented and young. So you can easily really look and really get to know that everything can get better, and they're really having better additions, and most of their players are really returning from injury. So when he says there is no limit to what they can achieve, he really means it. And trust me, the limit is not there. They're just gonna really become the best versions of themselves, and the rest is gonna be history for everyone who doesn't believe in the club of Arsenal. So that is really great for the side of Arsenal. And he said last season they did better according to what people expected, and this time round they need to really register that big trophy around them. That is Benjamin White for you. Lastly, he said that I would probably be working with my dad if I wasn't a footballer. He used to be a gardener. I think that's why there was never any pressure on me growing, because I would have been very happy with that. So if he wasn't a footballer, he would have gone ahead to become a gardener. That is Benjamin White for you. So a new contract has been awarded to Benjamin White. It's really something positive on the side of Arsenal, getting them to where they deserve to be as a side, and really keeping the players that have gone ahead obviously do a lot of work for the club of Arsenal, and he deserves the contract. You know, a club like Arsenal nowadays, with the board they're really having, you must deserve the contract to really get one, and you need to be working hard. And looks like he's a certified right back for the club of Arsenal, and they're waiting to see what is going to happen when Julian Timber gets into the mix, and very many others like Tomiyasu, whether he's really going to keep himself into that position, or Arteta is going to go back to the system he played with, getting Benjamin White to play with William Saliba and Thomas Partey being played as a right back. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Your reactions to Benjamin White contract renewed are welcome in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts about it? Rokani David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. The Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak, and may Allah really see the best out of your fasting period. I sign out for now. See you later. Don't forget to subscribe. We are going to be back in the next 2 hours with lots and lots of stories that are really enticing for you.